Hello, thank you for your interest in the Edward J. Blaustein School of Planning and Public Policy. My name is Christina Torian, and I am the Associate Director of Undergraduate Student Services at the Blaustein School. I hope to present you with some great information and hopefully answer any questions you may have about our undergraduate programs. This is an introduction to our undergraduate student services staff at the Blaustein School. As I mentioned, my name is Christina Torian, and you can see my picture in the middle on the left. The school has 3 student counselors dedicated to the undergraduate population: Natasha Huff, Allie Nesser, and Christina Ragone. Natasha is working with our students' last names starting with A through I and all of our student athletes. She can be seen in the picture on the bottom left. Allie is working with our students with last names starting with J through M. She can be seen in the picture on the bottom right. Christina is working with our students with last names starting with N through Z and all of our veterans and military affiliated students. She can be seen in the middle on the right. Dr. Mark Weiner is our Associate Dean of Academic Administration, as well as the Executive Director of Undergraduate Programs, and can be seen in the top right picture. We like to point out that Dr. Weiner handles anything related to decisions regarding curriculum and courses and issues relating to faculty. Any issues that arise are discussed with Dr. Weiner via your undergraduate counselor. Mr. Steve Weston is our Assistant Dean of Student and Academic Services and can be seen in the top left picture. He oversees the Office of Student and Academic Services and therefore is our direct supervisor. We point out Dean Weston to mention that as a student in SAS or SEBS, your advisor may be considered an assistant dean. However, in the Blaustein School, our assistant dean oversees our advisors. So you can contact your advisor or counselor if you have any issues regarding your Blaustein School major or courses. We have 5 undergraduate majors within the Blaustein School. You can find more information about the programs by visiting our website at blaustein.rutgers.edu. All of our undergraduate programs grant Bachelor of Science or BS degrees, with the exception of Planning and Public Policy, which grants a Bachelor of Arts or BA degree. We offer 8 minors within the school. 5 of those are of the same name of our majors. The other 3 available to students are Medical Ethics and Health Policy, Public Administration and Management, and Urban Studies. Students can declare minors through their primary school, and requirements for each minor can be found through the links provided. Students are not required to apply to the Blaustein School to declare one of our minor programs. Health administration is the first major we'll discuss today. Health administration is typically referred to as business with a heart within the school because it attracts students who want to be involved in the business side of the healthcare delivery system, but you don't want to deal with the sometimes overly aggressive side of business. Health administration combines policy, business, and science into managing the human and fiscal resources needed to deliver effective healthcare services. Career choices are both exciting and broadly ranging, including hospital administration, long-term care management, consulting firms, managed care organizations, hospices, home health organizations, pharmaceuticals, insurance, medical group practices, marketing, and more. The major in health administration provides students with the skills, competencies, and relationships to build highly effective supervisors and managers. Graduates of this program will have secured competencies in general management, a strong and effective set of communication skills, an understanding of the importance of ethical business conduct, as well as participation in an intense professional internship. These are the curriculum requirements for the health administration major. As you can see, it requires a completion of 55 to 56 credits. Due to this, SAS considers this major to be credit intensive, which means that you are not required to pursue a second major or minor to complete the degree. Students must earn grades of C or better in all major courses, including the prerequisites, for them to count. The current prerequisite for the health administration major is expository writing. Starting spring 2021, students will also need statistics 200 level or higher to be eligible to declare the health administration major. Also, an added note is that data management for healthcare will replace research methods for this major only. The next major we will discuss is the public health major. This is our largest and most popular program. Public health is the art and science of protecting and improving the health of people and their communities. The motto is prevent, promote, protect. So public health officials look at entire communities or populations and work to help them prevent unhealthy situations and behaviors, promote healthy behaviors and practices, and protect them from unsafe situations. The COVID-19 pandemic is the largest public health issue that most of us have or will experience in our lifetime. Public health professionals, as well as clinicians and medical technologists, are working to prevent the spread of the virus among communities, promoting ways to stay healthy and safe, and trying to protect those communities who are most vulnerable and those who have not yet been infected. The major in public health prepares students for a wide variety of career paths such as health education, risk communication, health policy, environmental health, and more. It also prepares students for graduate education in public health or for entry-level positions in private or public health care organizations. Public health professionals work in a wide range of services, including infectious disease control, health problems of children, older adults and the medically underserved, chronic disease management, health monitoring and surveillance, environmental and occupational health and safety, and emergency preparedness. These are the curriculum requirements for the public health major. As you can see, it requires a completion of 46 credits. Due to this, SAS and SEBS both consider this major to be credit intensive, which means students are not required to pursue a second major or minor to complete their degree. Students must earn grades of C or better in all major courses, including prerequisites, for them to satisfy the requirements. Additionally, this is the only major in the Blaustein School available to SEBS students as a primary or first major. The current prerequisites for the public health major are expository writing, basic statistics 200 level or higher, a human biology course, and a chemistry course. The next major we will discuss is the public policy major. The major in public policy prepares students for entry-level jobs in government, politics, and public affairs within the public, nonprofit, or private sectors, or for graduate education in law, politics, public administration, public affairs, and public policy. The major introduces students to the use of analytical techniques to better understand public problems and evaluate alternative solutions to those problems. Each example, such examples of such problems include social justice around race, gender, sexual orientation, income, inequality, the cost of healthcare, and climate change. These are the curriculum requirements for the public policy major. As you can see, it requires a completion of 43 credits, and due to this, SAS considers this major to be credit intensive, which means students do not need to pursue a second major or a minor to complete their degree. Students must earn grades of C or better in all major courses, including prerequisites, for them to satisfy the requirements. The current prerequisites for the public policy major are expository writing, basic statistics 200 level or higher, microeconomics, and American government. The three majors we just reviewed, health administration, public health, and public policy all require the completion of a sequence of 3 courses that includes a 6-credit internship. Students must take research methods or data management for healthcare for those who are in health administration, which teaches them how to do research in their field. This course is a pre or co-requisite for Leadership Seminar, which is a professional development course. Both of these courses are prerequisites for the professional practice internship, which is a 6-credit course and a 225-hour internship experience. To take any of these courses, students must be declared in one of these majors and they require special permission numbers to enroll. These courses, and especially the internship requirement, are essential in preparing students for jobs post-graduation. The next major we will discuss is urban planning and design. This major combines the areas of urban design and urban planning to provide students with a sharper focus on the technical concepts of physical planning. The urban planning and design major prepares students for professional urban planning positions in public and private sectors, as well as graduate education in areas such as city and regional planning, civil engineering, or architecture. These are the curriculum requirements for the urban planning and design major. As you can see, it requires a completion of 54 credits. Due to this, SAS considers this major to be credit intensive, which means that students do not need to pursue a second major or minor to complete their degree. Students must earn grades of C or better in all major courses, including prerequisites for them to fulfill the requirements. The current prerequisites for the urban planning and design major are expository writing and basic statistics 200 level or higher. This major is very sequenced, so it is best to declare it as soon as possible and meet with an advisor as early as you can to create a plan for completion. This major, which is different from the last 3 we looked at, does not require an internship course or experience. Instead, it has its own research-based course, methods of planning analysis, and the major culminates in 2 planning and design studios. In these studios, students work with a real client project, which gives them real-life experience and a portfolio when they finish. Last year, students worked with the city of Red Bank, New Jersey to redesign their downtown area, and one of the projects was actually selected for use by the city. The final major is planning and public policy. As stated earlier, this program is the only one that grants a Bachelor of Arts degree in the Blaustein School. The planning and public policy major combines the 2 fields of public policy and urban planning to promote safer, healthier, and more prosperous communities for their present residents and future generations. This major prepares students for entry-level jobs in the public and private sectors, as well as graduate education. These are the curriculum requirements for the Planning and Public Policy major. As you can see, it requires a completion of 37 credits, and due to this, SAS does not consider this major to be credit intensive, which means that students do need to pursue a second major or minor to complete their degree. Students must earn grades of C or better in all major courses, including prerequisites, for them to satisfy the requirements. The current prerequisites for the Planning and Public Policy major are expository writing, basic statistics 200 level or higher, and microeconomics. This major is very flexible in that there are 7 major electives required. This allows students to build their major to focus on more planning or policy, whatever the student's interest may be. This major does require an internship course and experience, but it is only 3 credits and 125 hours. Students will take the research methods course prior to the internship, but leadership seminar is not required. This major does require a 3-credit senior seminar course, which includes writing a thesis. Now we'll move into our certificate programs. The Blaustein School offers 8 certificate programs. You can find more information about these programs on our website. 3 of the certificates are related to planning and public policy, and 5 of the certificates are related to public health. These certificates are open to all Rutgers students with the exception of the Public Health Management Certificate, which is only open to public health majors. Also, please note that certificates do not replace minors. We offer 2 3-1-1 master's programs at the Blaustein School. You can find out more information via our website. Students can pursue a bachelor's, master's degree in city and regional planning, or the MCRP, or students can pursue a bachelor's, master's in public policy, or the MPP. These programs are open to all Rutgers undergraduate students. Students must have a base cumulative GPA of 3.0 for both programs. They would take the GRE, the graduate record exam, in the fall of the junior year and apply by February 1st of the junior year. In the 3-1-1 program, students focus on taking most of their undergraduate coursework in the first 3 years. The 4th year is hybrid, in that students are completing their undergraduate requirements and starting their graduate coursework. And the 5th year is all graduate coursework. The School of Public Health at Rutgers, which is separate from the Blaustein School, offers an accelerated Bachelor's Master of Public Health program. The program is not a structured 3-1-1 program, but allows students to get a head start on their MPH. The level of acceleration of the program is determined by when the student begins the program and how many graduate courses they are able to complete as an undergraduate student. This program is open to all undergraduate students at Rutgers, and the GRE is waived. Interested students must have a base cumulative GPA of a 3.0 or higher, have completed a minimum of 60 credits, and have a grade of at least a B in college level math or statistics. Also, students should have a declared major. You can find more information about this program on our website or at sph.rutgers.edu. The school offers students the opportunity to conduct applied research within areas such as health, the environment, transportation, and housing via independent study courses and honors research courses. The school also offers an honors program, and the program is open to students who are Blaustein School majors and interested in doing in-depth research that aligns with the applied research conducted by the Blaustein School's faculty. Students must have an overall GPA of a 3.0 or higher, in addition to a GPA of a 3.6 or higher within their Blaustein major. Successful completion of research methods includes an evaluation form from the instructor, successful completion of a 300-level writing intensive course, which also includes an evaluation form from the instructor, and a standard letter of recommendation. Students are encouraged to study abroad if it fits within your academic plan. There are several programs that offer courses toward our undergraduate majors. Those programs are listed on the school site and will continue to be updated as more are approved. Students seeking to take courses abroad toward their EJB major will need prior approval by the school. You can learn more information about study abroad programs approved by the Blaustein School by visiting our website or global.rutgers.edu. Now let's discuss admission to the programs. Students in SAS can major in any Blaustein School program as a joint degree student. Students in SEBS can major in public health through the Blaustein School as a joint degree student. These students will remain in their primary school, SAS or SEBS, while Blaustein is your major department. All students who want to pursue a major within the Blaustein School must apply. Joint degree students apply via the application for major declaration form on the school's website. In order for students to be eligible for a Blaustein School major, they must have a minimum of a 2.0 cumulative GPA at Rutgers and have all prerequisites for their major of choice completed with grades of C or better. Once these requirements are met, students are eligible to submit their application. Please note that students' diplomas will include both schools and the degree designation for their area of study. For example, the diploma will say for a student in SAS, the School of Arts and Sciences and the Blaustein School of Planning and Public Policy confers a Bachelor of Science degree. The Blaustein School also permits students in any Rutgers, New Brunswick professional school to declare one of its majors as a secondary program. The same prerequisites and GPA are required, as well as the same application process. However, they are not considered joint degree students. So for instance, if a student in the School of Engineering declares the Urban Planning and Design major as his or her second major, their diploma will have the School of Engineering and the degree designation for their area of study at that professional school. The urban planning and design major would be listed on their final transcript as a completed program. If a student is enrolled in another school at Rutgers and wants to transfer directly to the Blaustein School, they can apply to the school through the school-to-school transfer process. This option is not available to students in SAS as they can pursue any Blaustein major as SAS students. The school-to-school transfer application is open for students seeking to transfer to the Blaustein School from the Rutgers Newark or Camden campuses, one of the New Brunswick professional schools, and SEBS, excluding the public health major. These students applied to the Blaustein School through the Office of Admissions and the school-to-school transfer application. Students must have a minimum 2.5 cumulative GPA, 30 earned credits, and all of the prerequisites for their desired major completed with grades of C or better. The deadline to apply to the Blaustein School as a school-to-school transfer student for spring is December 7th. The deadline for fall is July 1st. If a student is enrolled or was enrolled at an institution outside of Rutgers, they can apply directly to the Blaustein School as an external transfer, meaning you are not currently a Rutgers student and you are seeking to apply to Rutgers through the Blaustein School. These students apply to the school through the Office of Admissions and they will complete the transfer application on the website. The student must have a 2.5 cumulative GPA, 30 earned credits, and all of the prerequisites for their desired major completed with grades of C or better. The deadline to apply as an external transfer is December 15th for spring, and the deadline for fall is July 1. So with having joint degree and direct admit students, sometimes there can be confusion around which general education or core requirements students are supposed to complete. Students should follow the general education or core curriculum requirements for their primary school. If you are admitted to Blaustein as a direct admit student, whether school to school or external, you would follow the Blaustein general education requirements. If you are a joint degree student in SAS, SEBS, or another professional school, then that is your primary school and you would follow their core curriculum. Rutgers is a large university with lots of opportunities to learn and connect, including student services. If you pursue one of our majors, the undergraduate counselors at the Blaustein School are a resource to help advise you on your major curriculum, planning your schedule through graduation, and other issues related to our majors. Your primary school, which for direct admit students is Blaustein, and for joint degree students is SAS, SEBS, or a New Brunswick professional school, will advise you on your core curriculum requirements, graduation, degree credits, and more. The Blaustein School faculty are a great resource to utilize in discussing career opportunities in your field. research opportunities, graduate school options, or discussing post-graduation plans. Additionally, Rutgers has an excellent career exploration and success center, which provides students guidance in those areas as well. Some of our students are on a secondary path to pursue a health profession, such as medical school or nursing school. The Health Professions Office at Rutgers is a great resource to help students discuss those paths, including the requirements for the different areas, and can help students make a plan. There are many more resources around campus that are here to help students, so I encourage you to utilize as many as you can. We're all here to help you. Here is a list of some of the resources you can explore related to our majors. The first link is to the Blaustein School website, which has a lot of helpful and important information. You can also explore the other links to help you get ideas about what you can do with our majors. The school offers multiple ways for students to connect with their peers outside of the classroom and get involved on and off campus. You can find out more about our student organizations by visiting our website. The staff and faculty at the Blaustein School advise several student-led organizations that align with our mission for public service, academic disciplines, and varied research and teaching interests, as well as professional networking. We offer the Blaustein Public Service Association to all students at Rutgers University who are interested in community service on and off campus. Rutgers Future Healthcare Administrators, or FHA, for students who are interested in health administration, and you are not required to be a health administration major to take part in this organization. EJB Designs is open to both graduate and undergraduate students who are interested in site planning and design. It's more of a drawing club. And New Jersey Public Health Association, the Rutgers student chapter, is open to students who are interested in public health. And Eta Sigma Gamma Health Education National Honorary is open to declared public health majors and minors. Here is our contact information. Please be sure to always include your first and last name as well as your RUID number in all emails to our office. Again, we thank you for your interest in the undergraduate programs at the Edward J. Blaustein School of Planning and Public Policy, and we look forward to working with you.